Hey, Black Sill 89, John Rue, what's up? Look at this eagle. America, right? Let's see why your comments show up on there. Oh, Barks, you're not first. There's a couple that beat you to it. What's up, everyone? Just doing a little afternoon live stream, screwing around. I think I'm like in some bonus mode. Thanks. Yeah, this is my new sponsor, so they like to show me streaming. And you can check out my website for more details. Due to YouTube terms and services, they prefer me not to mention the name of my sponsor, but you could probably guess. Jump around and try a few things. This one caught my eye with this this eagle guy. I'm gonna draw it here. America. You got it. Uh-oh, what do we got? All right. I forget how much we started with. Just got back from Vegas thanks to your videos. I colored out. Well done. Where did you play? Oh, is Kentucky on one of the blacklisted sites? Yeah, there's I think it's 12 or 13 states that don't allow it. But usually those 13 states have real online places. This is a social site. Oh, Plaza and Circa, okay. Yeah, so downtown on Fremont Street. That's why I prefer to play. These social sites, you essentially... Oh, which reminds me, I should hop in and grab my daily bonus. So essentially you get play money and then you get this coin. And then if you play through those coins, you can then cash it out for real prizes. So real prizes being crypto money. But every day you sign in, this is the amount you get. And if you go to my website, you get, and then you can't redeem it or grab more for another 24 hours. Is this sweet guitar music coming through the feed? Just making sure you guys could hear this. American electric guitar. Okay, we're in some sort of bonus round. Short-lived bonus round. But I think we're up. We started below. What'd you think between... Okay, you can hear it. Appreciate the feedback. What'd you think about Plaza and Circa? Circa's kind of like the newer, higher end. A casino down there on Fremont. Plaza's a little older. Get some baseballs there. Well, there we go. Oh, yeah. How can you just ask for a shout out? I'll give you. Oh, I think we hit something big here. Let's go, Corbin. I'm assuming you're watching on the Color Up Slots channel. That was a big hit for us. The hotel is amazing for Circa, but enjoyed the casino more. Plaza. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I haven't stayed at the Circa. That was a big hit. Maybe we should try something else here. Let's do. Let's do this little rat guy. Yeah, I've had good luck playing at the Circa. But I've never stayed. All right. I'm going to go in and set your amounts first. Gamble large amounts or small amounts. Although I think gamble is one of the words you're not supposed to say. Whoops. All right, here we go. Start with 82.5. Let's see what happens here. I don't know what this stuff does. 360 wins. Oh, it's like a video game somehow. I have no idea what's going on. Fun little rat guy. It's making noises like I'm winning something, but I'm not. We had better luck with the American Eagle guy. They also have these, there's all kinds of games here. Maybe we should stick. If you're a dice fan like I am, this is not dice. Slots are too weird. Never really know how you win. It's the old 3-reel. Yeah, actually, when I go to places, I still play the 3-reels. That's the ones I go to. They're supposed to be less volatile. It's not as big a jackpot, but they win more. So anyway, this is the dice game, and it's literally like over under. So it's kind of weird. Like there's nothing in. Okay, so for instance, like if I did 100 gold coins here, I'd win 32 if the dice rolled over 25. It's a 100-side die. And if I rolled over 50, so let's go like, okay, I'd win 50 if it rolls over 34. And it rolled under. But that's it. That's like the game. So it's like an over-under game. Let's try it again. There we go. I rolled over. Let's do it one more time. Under. So you can set your risk. Maybe we should stick with 25. You only win 32. Let's go. All right. All right. 3 wins in a row. And a loss. 1 win. And a loss. All right, let's try something else. All right. Roulette. Let's see, total amount. Well, I got to pick my chip value. So if I couldn't get this to go before. 1 million. Oh, maybe I don't have 1 million in chips or something. I don't know. Let's try blackjack. This is simple enough. It's been so long since I played blackjack, I couldn't like tell you. I think it's like anything under 5, you stand. But on let's hit. I can't remember. I don't remember basic strategy. Stress again. 7 I hit. 10. Why wouldn't I hit? $15 versus a 2. Blackjack. At least it pays 3 to 2 here. 17 versus 3. I think I stand. I got a hit. Busted. Obviously, I'm no blackjack player. 12 versus 10. You got to assume they have a 10. There we go. And if you want, you can go to... they do have some live dealer stuff. Oh, triple threat. I don't know what this is. I think you have to switch to gold coins. Or, not gold. The other type of coins. I'm supposed to blur out the name up here, which I did, but then they show it on all the screens. Oh, I see. Only certain spots are full, maybe? Let's try this.
Playing players that sit long before his first one to arenas. Remember that you can play behind the players, trade open like the first, and you can escape this time with the bottom of the 5 seconds. Players, that one was my last round with you. Your next seller is here. Bye. Thank you. See you.
Hello, players. Info. Ready for next ones? How are you people? Tell me, are you enjoying this thing?
Love your videos. Been watching. Saw you and your son's starter video. Oh, very cool. Do you have any other resources for starters like values and table info? Yeah, if you go to my website, there's a free beginner course, and then there's PDFs attached. But I go through the game really slow, part by part. I thought I put in money to play. I don't know why. Maybe I have to wait for the next hand. So that would be a place. Okay, let's try.
Let's play again. Hello. For you players to play in the first, the train.
Oh. I don't know what's going on here. do some video poker. Actually, let's stick with these. It's kind of real money stuff, and we'll do. Oh, you can bet as little as a cent. We'll do $1. Yeah, I would say my website, and there's banners and stuff for free beginner course. Guess we'll pick the pair. We got 8s, or we got 3 to a flush. Not doing so hot yet. We got 5s, 3 to a flush. I think you got to go with the pair. Can't get anything. Go for a straight. I'm assuming this is essentially jacks are better. And we got 2 pair at least. Give us a full house. Nope. Any advice for someone who has never played? I'm assuming you're talking about dice. Stick with what you understand. So, there's a lot going on at the table, and it can look confusing, but even if you make one bet, people just really, that's a good way to play the game, is one bet at a time. But, we get impatient. We try multiple ways. So I would say, if you watch the beginner series, or you've seen some of my other videos, if you understand one bet, just make that and watch. Get time at the table, see how it resolves, and see what happens. Maybe I should go inside straight. Yeah, craps. Yeah, maybe, or 1 or 2 bets, or like a place bet on the 6 and 8. Those are 2 great ones, and just see what happens. So those give you a lot of ways to win. We got nothing here. Let's throw it all away. How do you like crapless craps? It is nice never losing on the come out roll. Yeah, and that's why I think it's becoming more and more popular lately. It's not a new game. It's been around a long time, 20 years or so, but recently a lot of places have it. If you're a place better, kind of like I am mostly, it's the exact same game when you're playing the numbers 4 through 10. 2, 3, 4. But then you get those, you can bet those higher paying outside, the horn numbers 2, 3, 11, and 12, and they're not one roll anymore. They stay up there. So that's kind of a nice feature. Now, if you're a place bet and come better, it makes it a really bad game. There we go, 3 of a kind. Just because the house edge skyrockets to over 5%. And then, it's tough to have a point, and then adding odds on a 3, for instance. It could be done. And when it hits, it pays true and fair. That's what odds are, true and fair payoff. Just keep the king here, I think. But, yeah, I think it's a fun option. Looks like we got 2 pair here. Let's give us a full house. We haven't got anything above 2 pair yet. All right, we'll hold the... No, we got to go for this flush here. Give me a diamond. Ah, that's all right. We got our... Let's go hold eights. I could go for the straight 5, 6, 7, but should have went for it. What's great about Crapless are the comp points, and you can still just place the 6 and 8 for good house edge. Yeah, it's the exact same game if you're making place bets from 4 through 10. Of course, if you're worried about house edge or anything, those aren't great numbers. Well, and starting at the 4, 2, 3, 4, 10, 11, 12, you should always buy those. But the 5 and 9, in a regular table is not great at 4% house edge. So, but the 6 and 8, it's always 1.5. So, yeah, they're great bets regardless of the table. All right, let's go clubs. Give me a club here. No, not going to happen. 7, 8, 9, 10. We got an open-ended. So we need a 6 or jack. Didn't get it. All right, I'm down here. We need a comeback here. Nothing. Let's dump it all. Sixes. 2 pair. 2 pair. All right, a little bit of a streak here. Let's keep it going. 9, 10, 6, 7. I could do... Looking for an inside straight, but I need an 8. I think I'm just going to hold the queen. I'm not sure what the proper play is there. Hey, we got a flush, even better. So we're back up above 3,000. We needed that one. And this is essentially once you play through these green coins, they're not gold coins, they're the other type of coins. Once you play through them, then you can cash them out. So you can just do your daily deposits, get them for free. And then let's say you have 10 of them in there after 10 days. You run through, $10 like this, and then you can cash it out in any crypto you want. But if you go to my website, there's a great sign-up bonus. 9, 10, jack. Yeah, we'll just keep the king. There we go, 3 of a kind. Oh, there we go. Full house. Took us back up to 3. That's basically where we started. Let's try something else. Some of these are just like 50-50 type games. I haven't played this one. Let's see what this is. Except for let's switch to the funny money. Let's start with 1 to see what happens here. Play. No idea what happened. Okay. I guess you earn by getting more matching coins. This is kind of like a slot. Yeah, I earned 3. Okay. Yeah. That's just kind of like a slot. Let's try something else. Baccarat, we know what that is. Slide. Let's see what Cases is. When is your next YouTube video coming out? Monday. And I'm starting a new $66 series. Let's bet 100. So those who, more reasonable bankroll. I did like $110 series. So now I'm going to try a $60 series. So did I actually lose money on that one? I'm not sure. I won 0.20. Yes, I think it's a loss. I need to do better than this 0.2. There we go. Doubled my money. Get over the red. Let's see, I'm at 398. Let's see what happens. Nothing. Well, that was a 0. Okay, I'm at 198. So 0.2 I think is a losing bet. Okay, 218 to 118. I need to go back to 218. Yeah, I didn't. So it's got to be 0.1 or higher. Like that. There we go. We're on a streak now. Go blue. There you go. Give me a red one. Not quitting until I get a red one. Or looks like there's a green one in there. Green, purple, and gold. Yeah, oh, thought we had the red. Blue's okay. That's not okay. Not leave until they give me a red. Come. Unless I get... Unless I never get a red. Go. Neither. I'm not giving up on craps. I love craps. #1 game there is. And this is just a sponsor of mine. So they've asked me to stream on my channel. So I'll be doing this just on the side. But my regular videos will still be coming out. Lately, because I moved and I had my DiceCon convention and everything, there was a couple weeks where I only put out one video. But I'll get back to my normal schedule of every Monday and Thursday, new craps video. So yeah, this is just screwing around, having some fun, playing on a social site, and they're sponsoring me, so it helps support me making more craps videos. And I got hopefully some news coming soon. I don't want to make an announcement, but I am here in Vegas now, and so some meetings, positive meetings with places. to hopefully bring you guys live action from the dice tables. So that should be really cool. But I got to get that wrapped up before I announce anything. But no, this is just a sponsor, and playing, having a little bit of fun. Unfortunately, they don't have a dice game. Well, they do have a dice game, but not craps. So they have roulette, baccarat, blackjack. They have live dealers, or you can, just kind of play these little silly games where you want the come on red. But yeah, craps ain't going anywhere. So neither a break. I'm not giving up, nor is it a break. This is just an additional thing that I'm going to be streaming on my channel. But yeah, you can check out my website for details. Kind of explain it a little better there. YouTube doesn't really allow you to mention the name. In casinos where they have both regular craps and bubble craps, which do you play? It depends on my budget. If I have $500 dollars, I'm always playing the real game. I just find it more engaging. But if I'm like testing out something, or I've got $20 or $50, bubble craps. Good. I was looking forward to you maybe reviewing my strat. Have you recently sent it in Dice Advice? I'm gonna have to give up. I'm never gonna get this red. It should be a higher payoff. I just haven't hit it. Yeah, 3 or 7 times. I'm not asking for much. Okay, cool. Yeah, I have a huge list of Dice Advice, so I just kind of go through. If something catches my eye, if it's interesting or unique, a unique type strategy. But since you caught me here on the live stream, I'll look out. I don't know if you use the same screen name as you have here, but I'll look out, see if I can find your strat. Actually, you know what? Let's see. I can probably pull it up on another tab here. Hopefully that's not going out onto the stream. That would be trouble. I don't think it is. I got a verification through my email. Well, I could probably do that too. All right, meanwhile, let's keep this going for the red. All right, let's go. Verification code. I hate how every website now, it's like constantly. I guess it's for safety, but it's... should be under Dr. David. Oh, okay. Let's see here. I vaguely remember that coming in through email and seeing it. Dr. David, there we... Oh, are you a cruiser? An improvement on Brian's system. Is that the one? Yeah, I have some upcoming cruises scheduled. Okay, cool. Yeah, very cool. Yeah, those type of strategies are great. So, speaking of I got to get back to trying to hit my red here. What was the question? Cruising. So I have one that I actually had to change the date. I was going to the Greek Isles. Big cruiser, nice. And so we was really looking forward to that. But then my daughter had to tell us she's getting married on the date. It was in October. This craps game looks weird. Yeah, this is not a very good craps game. I'm trying to hit this red thing though. And so I had to change the date. So I called in, and now I don't get the Greek Isles, but we are doing Italy and Croatia cruise, which still looks pretty cool. And then the last cruise I was just on, which I'm editing a recap video. So actually that might come out Thursday. The recap video where I just won a certificate. Me and my wife were going through all the choices yesterday, and I think we narrowed it down for a January cruise. I'm about to give up. I'm never going to hit the... Oh, come on. There's that red. Congrats to your daughter. Thank you. I remember one of your early videos where you had her. Yes. Yeah. So that's the same daughter. She was... I replicated kind of the beginner video with my son. I did it with my daughter, and she caught on really quick. And yeah, so she's getting married. She's actually decided to do a Las Vegas wedding. So, you know, one of those little chapel things, and then, but then she's going to have like a normal big reception and stuff, and she's looking forward to it. I'm about to give up. See all these? It's never going to hit this red thing. Sometimes you got to trick things. You got to go change the amount. Let's go to a higher amount. So yeah, seems like a good guy she's marrying. They're not addicted to playing. I'm supposed to watch my language on these videos because YouTube, like you could see that I have the name of this company blurred out, but it's like listed everywhere, so I'm not sure. Does any of the others in the family get into dice gambling the way you do? Well, my son's a dealer. So, and he recently moved to the dice table because you had to do so many years of regular dealing. He's moved to the dice table, and they love him there, and he's doing really well. So he's a full-time dice dealer. He's back in Reno, although he's considering the change because you can't really move up there. But here in Vegas, you could start at kind of the lower ends and move up. You know, once you get to Center Strip, those guys make really good money. So I would say he's into it. He doesn't play very much. But my daughter and her soon-to-be husband play a little bit. They're kind of intimidated by the table games. I think he does a little blackjack. But they don't play dice, and so they'll play some slots. There's that red. We finally hit the red. Congrats to her and you. Yeah, thank you very much. All right, we finally hit the red. We can move on to something else here. But yeah, my wife won't go near the tables. You know, she'll lose $20 on a slot and hate it. Let's see. Rock, paper, scissors. How bad can this be? All right, so we gotta do our amount. So type in our amount, and we'll go play. Pick a random hand. Okay, we want scissors. I lost. What happens to the elf on the shelf? Rupert retired. Rupert the elf retired. All right. Play. Let's go scissors again. Hey, there we go. So we profited. Okay, so let's go. Same thing. Oh, we lost. Oh, I see. As you win more hands, the win goes up. So Rupert the elf on the shelf retired, and I essentially bought the channel and changed it to a slot channel, color up slots. Okay, so now I got to start over. So let's go scissors, rock. Oh, I keep moving up. Let's go rock again. Nice. Oh, and I can cash out at any time or press my luck. Oh, okay, I see. I like this one. So let's try to win one more. Let's go paper. I'm at 7.8. I think we go for 5 in a row. Let's go back to rock. So I just earned 15 times. I should have had it on the real money thing. Let's cash out there. Ooh, nice. As you know, the World Series of Poker main event is happening in Vegas. Do you play poker? Ever enter a tournament? I'm aware. I haven't followed it real close. I actually have a channel. I'm streaming to it now. I'm streaming to my main Craps Color Up channel. I have a Color Up Poker channel and Color Up Slots channel. But so I tried poker. I kept track, and my channel was kind of about beginning. And I am a profitable poker player, but my hourly rate is not that great. And I always just played cash. I tried one tournament. It didn't go well. But it's something I may pick up again. I definitely like playing the game. It's kind of slow and boring a little bit, but until you're involved in a hand, then it's, then your heart's pumping a little bit. But all right, let's play that again. When you're just sitting there and folding bad hands and that sort of thing, it's kind of a slow game. And so the Craps channel keeps me very busy, and especially with me coming to Vegas, I'm trying to get a partnership with a casino so I can bring more live stuff. The poker channel sat on the back burner. Yeah, definitely a different place than dice. Yeah. Yeah, it is very, and that's why it's televised, right? Because there is a lot of dynamics and drama in it. All right, let's start out with rock. No. All right. Let's go rock again. All right, and we'll go rock. All right, now we'll go. Thought about partnering with Casino Quest. It's a possibility. I've done like 2 video series with them, kind of collaborated with them. But I don't know what I would partner with them doing. Let's go paper. Oh. See, now I got to start all over. All right. I don't know how I'd be partnering. I mean, I've rented out their facility, and I'm going to be filming in there. And they're fun guys for sure. Okay. Let's go start off. Okay, now let's go scissors. Oh, okay, start over. Let's go paper. Scissors. Okay, so a tie, you get to move on. And now let's go scissors again. Now let's go rock. Should I push my luck one more or cash out? How many more can I make? Let's go paper. So now I'm at 15 times my money. I can see a Dicecom partnership. Yeah, I mean they were the host for my opening event. So I mean, there's definitely certainly things we're going to do together. Cash out. Nice. 15 times. Again, I should have done that with the real green coins. All right, let's go. Let's try something else. I like this game. Well, someone asked me earlier about Crapless. Yeah, they're even doing the Crapless bubble machines. Yeah, there's that one guy who's super popular right now, Bluff. And he just goes like, $500 across every single number. I think it's really easy to understand because there's no, the horn numbers are only for the come out roll. Otherwise, they're one roll bet. They're really easy to understand. The Crapless game. It's just like you bet on the number 2 through 12, and they stay up there until 7 loses. So in that aspect, it's really an easy to understand game. And I think that's why it's getting unpopular. Whereas the standard game, it's like, 7-11 versus 2, 3, and 12 for the first roll. And then stage 2 of the game, now it's just 4 through 10, right? So little more complicated to explain, but it's certainly the math is better for the casino, so they like that. Let's try mines. I think I've done this before. If you need startup money, just play craps with Waylon. He never lost. Yeah. Yeah, I've decided I went a different route, and I show all my videos. The majority of them probably lose, but I just film things one time and show it as is. I can't speak to what he does on his channel. I don't know, but I've heard that before. But I think he likes to show the potential of the strategy, which is perfectly fine. That's another way to do it. All right, how many mines? If I do one mine, I don't think I earn as much. But if I do, I don't know. It started at 3 mines. So let's just start with there. And it's like that old game that was on everyone's computer. You just have to avoid the mines. So. Oh, right now I'm at 1.3 times, and each time 1.48. You just have to decide when you cash out. 1.7. So right now I would double my money. Let's cash out. Oh, they were right there. Okay. Let's switch over to real dollar. Let's do this. All right. And I think you can bet as low as let's see. Essentially like 1 cent. But let's do like $1. Let's see, 3 mines. Let's try it again. That's where it was in the last game. Bluff and Cabrizi won 30,000 crapless at El Cortez. I don't know who Cabrizi is. But yeah, I've seen Bluff's videos, and he's doing really amazing lately, and so he can afford to make those big bets. And sometimes he wins, sometimes he loses, but I know he's just like self-fulfilling. he bets bigger, his channel grows bigger, he gets more money to bet, and so he's really doing awesome, and it's exciting to watch. So I know a lot of people like to watch that. All right, let's try this again. All right, there's no good. All right, 1.7. We need to at least double our money, right? Cabrizi is from Canada. Okay, so he must have kind of collaborated with him. Let me just Google that real quick on YouTube. Cabrizi gambling. I gambled 30,000 in Las Vegas with Bluff 5 days ago. Yeah, I'll have to check out the video. Yeah, I've never seen this guy. Big channel though, very good. I'm live on Kick. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, yeah. Thanks for the. I'll definitely check him out. 2.5. Are we going for 3? Yes, we are. Ooh, okay. Now we cash out. So we're up. We're up a couple bucks. just like that. I wonder how much. You probably have to hit a lot, or if it's like 10 mines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. So there's 25. So essentially almost half the board. So you just need to get. Ugh. I think if you just get like 2 of them. Yeah, with 2 of them, you almost triple your money. Of all the casinos you have played craps, which casino has the best odds for the player, such as playing triple for 12 on the field and not paying a commission when buying the 4 and 10 until they win? Oh, man. Well, the best odds, if you're talking about odds, behind your pass line or come bet. There used to be some 100 times odds, and I think that's only in the Midwest. I think maybe like Kansas City might have one, a casino that has that. But none exist in Vegas anymore that I know of. The Cromwell was the last one. I think there's some, like Main Street Station allows for 20 times odds. So if you could afford it, that's an amazing way to play. But there are plenty of casinos that have triple in the field, which lowers the house edge from 5.5 to 2.5. I beat Biloxi has 100 times on. Yeah, I know the Midwest. So there's a couple that exist out there. And then as far as buying the 4 and 10 with the VIG only on a win, that's sort of taking over. Cool and Beyond. Hey, Jeremy. So a lot more casinos, it seems to be doing that, taking the VIG on the win instead of up front, at least for buy bets. Now, she mentions Biloxi, and they do the same thing on the 5 and 9. And the 5 and 9, you should never buy it unless the VIG is only on a win. And because they do that, it makes sense. So in certain casinos in Biloxi, you always buy the 4, 5, 9, and 10 out there, kind of like you do on a bubble machine. Because on the bubble machine, the VIG's always only on the win. They don't ask you to bet more up front. So that's the way to play it. But the trifecta, I don't know. I think I've been to, I was in New Mexico at a casino. I think they were doing a promo. It wasn't full time, but they paid triple on the 2 and the 12, which makes it a 0 house edge bet for the field. And they took the VIG on the 4 and 10 after. So it's usually kind of these smaller markets that have these. Let's back this back down to 5. We're at 3,009 right now. The smaller kind of markets can do that. And then, although some small markets, they are the what do you call it? They own the whole area, right? So they can do whatever they want. So that's where you see them charge high rates or bad rules. So usually a little competition's good. So one has to compete against the other as far as house rules. All right, 5 Mines. Let's go. All right, 1.2, 1.5. What's up, Troy? 2 points. So as long as we can get 3 of them, we can get $1 every time. So double up. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. I make it so that it sounds so easy. All right. 1, 2, 3. How's your session going? Overall, I think we're okay. Hate 65 blackjack, avoid it at all cost. 000 roulette. Yeah, these are the type of things that they tried pulling off, and there's many places that are going back. They scare off the customers, and then they react and like, oh, we're gonna change some rules. That's why you see in casinos that are, having $5 tables for craps. And it's funny when they did the 000. They're like, there's more ways to win. But it really just increases the house edge. Yeah, so 3, I double. Oh, I should have kept going. All right, let's go. That didn't do too good. All right, we're at 307. Let's get to. Let's go straight across the middle here. Straight across to. We're on a bit of a losing streak here. Straight across the middle. How are they going to do me? I was going to do like a cross. All right. All right. Now they know my pattern. I feel like I'm getting robbed. How many times can they do straight across the middle? Hard to trust these types of games. Yeah, that's, I guess the good news is you can, it's a social, so just play with these gold coins for free. But yeah, once you get into these these green coins, which I'm playing now, they are real dollars. But they do explain all the, the seeds and all that kind of. I don't understand it. They are on to me, yes. Okay, this time it's going to work. Watch this. 3.3 times my money. I'm cashing out. But I'm still down. All right. Let's see if they'll let me do it twice in a row. They did not. Is that a sign that it's rigged? Let's see. We're doing a live test to see if this is rigged. It's 2 times. 3 times. Okay. But I'm just winning 3 times. So they beat me 3 times in a row. Should I go? No, let's cash out. Now let's see if they'll let me do it again. I don't know. How random is it? Well, that time was only 2, so actually net profited. That's how they get you. Yep. All right. We could do like 24 mines and only one of them is green. I wonder what the payoff would that be. Oh, it's too late. I did it, so I gotta pick one. I wonder what the payoff on that is. Probably pretty good. All right, let's see. Let's try 1 mine. See what the payoff on that is. I feel like it's a lot of where the program and max win by the seed after X. You always hit a mine. That was 3. It looked like it was the same sequence, but it's also small sample size. Yeah. Hey, top hat. All right. There's only one of them, so I should be able to get across the middle easy. But I'm only at 1.2. So let's do a cross. 1.5. Yeah, it's definitely there's probably a house edge built into all of it. It's probably not a true representation. Corners. Oh, I hit it, the one. The payoff for the single hit should be 200 to 1. Yeah, I'm tempted to run that up and see. All right, let's go. How do you hit it? The only one. Okay. Where was the first one? Okay, that one was there. It's not going to be there again. Let's do this side. And then we'll go across the middle. And we'll make an H. Jim the Professor coming in with a super chat. Great job getting DiceCon dates out for next year. Making signs for Bonnie's places visited. We'll pick up cans later today for ATS money. Let's go, Jim. You're going to have to pick up extra more cans since you're donating money to the channel. I appreciate that, though. Oh, we're at 50. I got 1 minute left. I'm gonna try to stream an hour a day if I can. All right, we are going around. Can we make it all the way around? Jim is on the cruising train now, and he's got a certificate. He's already going for Christmas break or spring break. Christmas break, I think. Oh, dang it. All right, let's fill in the middle this time. DiceCon 26, yep, the dates are up in my club membership. Hey, we filled in the middle. Let's make a nice little pattern with these outside ones. Yeah, it's tough because now I'm only doubling my money here. Let's keep pushing it though. Pretty good. I'm going to do these two. I think we did pretty good. Finish the cross now. I think we did pretty good there. Cash out. Let's see where it's at. Okay. Tripled up. We lost a little bit for today. But thanks for those hopping in. There's my website's listed there. Go to colorup.club for details. You can play for free, and then you get a daily bonus. And then I give you a big sign up of 56 of these green coins. But you get one every day, and those you can play. If you play through them, you can then cash them out for crypto. Yeah, this is just a Minesweeper game. You might not be old enough, Top Hat. But there's some of the other games and lots of slots. And these are more expensive. They cost a lot of coins, but you can play. Like they have Sick Bow. This is like the closest they have. Yeah, Jim's old enough to remember Minesweeper. It was like the only game that every computer came pre-programmed with. It's like when computers first came out. Yes, I am that old. So Sick Bow is like craps / Yahtzee. Yeah, Solitary. Solitary was kind of like the main thing. So Solitary and Minesweeper. I can never, and then the Snake game where you kind of, those are like the three staples. That's as advanced as computer gaming went. And now look, we're doing like live feed playing of this, let alone, games like Call of Duty type, video games. Windows came out with Minesweeper. Okay, yeah. Nokia Snake. Oh yeah, I had one on the phone, right? Hearts. Minesweeper had strategy? I don't know. You had to click boxes and it would open up. I guess there was a little strategy to it. All right, guys, check out my website, colorup.club. Podcast tomorrow night. I think Jim's in the house. We haven't even discussed it yet, but I think we're good to go. And it had logic. Otherwise, we got a new series starting on Monday with $66 gambling strategies. I'm not supposed to say the word gambling on these streams. YouTube doesn't like it. I don't know. They don't like the mix of this company and me saying that. Yeah, that's right. You clicked on a box and it was like a number, and that's how much it would like clear the area. So, or it would let you know how many mines were in the area. Yeah, something like that. Jim's good. Okay, so I guess we're doing a podcast tomorrow. All right, guys. I will see you another time. Thanks for checking in. See you. Friendly action, if you will.